I hope you can hear me. My new computer doesn't have a microphone. So let's get started. And this area here on the header, the puzzles and all that, all of those are modules. Everything on the home page. In case you need to change anything, let's see. I think this position is header. This is front page teaser. If you make any changes on this one, I would suggest that you toggle editor and just copy this and back it up in a note or something, because this is part of the template. The parallax animation, as you can see, is quite a different HTML code. I mean, if you break it, it doesn't matter. I'm keeping the backup on my site, on my hosting, for a couple days anyway. But just so you know where it is, and if you need to change the text or something, then we have these three here. Let's see, those are top position, top 8. Those, as I remember, are pretty simple. Yeah. Same here. If you make some changes, do it over here with the toggle editor, so that you don't lose any of the styling. This one over here is already ready for your content. You don't need to, let's see, that one is, yeah. It's called BT Content Slider. So what this module does, let me see, source setting. Yeah, we have this Joomla category. Well, it's called EasyBlog because I thought about using EasyBlog, but it was too much. The design was too heavy. I didn't like it. So I'll change the name just to blog. So if you want to add some, like let's say you want to have your blog and maybe news or something like that, and you want those articles to stroll over here, you can go here and let's say, for example, I'm gonna click on this one. I'm gonna save it. And we have government consulting and private consulting, then the ones from this category. So I'm gonna delete it for now, and it's gone. So every time you add content over here, article manager, if you open the tools, go to this category, everything you put on this category will be shown on the slider. Well, not everything. I think the latest 10 items. If you want to change that, you can change it on the module. You can have the latest 12 or 20 or as many as you need. The footer for next year, so you don't forget. You just go to this one, copyright, and you will just change the year. Very simple. And I'll remember, if you don't Now this one over here, the contact us form at the bottom, it's this one, JPanel, working together with the RS forms. So this little module, what it does is this, how would you call that, like a tab that you can have you can have, for example, contact us only on the home page or any selected pages you want, all the pages, because it's a module, so you just select on the menu assignment. And over here, it's asking you if you want to show an article, or you can also show an external page, or you can show a module. It's what I'm doing right now. The get quote position. It's like a custom position that I created just for the form. And here you can change the text of the bottom. You can change where you want to show it, etc. And this one is calling for this one RS form. Let me tab get form, so we don't get confused. So this one, for example, well, here you just select which form you want to use. Oh, see. Okay. The forms are created over here, RS Form Pro. You can go to Manage Forms and just like make a copy of this one and work from there. Or you can click on New One. I don't skip the wizard because then you forget stuff. So I usually start here. And well, after you fill everything, let me go now skip the wizard. And this is how you work with this one. Name, and you save it. And there you start getting your fields. Radio group, password selection, all that stuff. Now, over here you have validations if it's required or not, and attributes, the size of the box, etc. So I'm gonna cancel and not save this. If you want to make changes to the form that we have right now, it's this one. So let me delete this one. Now let's see. That's it on the home page. Now let me go to the internal pages. These pages, this is a module, this is an article, and these two are modules. So if you want to change this text over here, you will go to Article Manager and find, what are you looking at? Sorry. Here we got Quick Program Consulting, and this is not the one. Oh, this is the, well, I was doing it with the tabs, and I didn't really like the way it looks. So, let's see. Must be this one. Okay. So this over here is just this part. That's all I have in the article. And the rest is just modules. So if you want to change the text here, that's where you would go. I'll probably just, yeah, disable this. So now let me go to the modules again. And we have, for example, this one that says week title. We have the icon and the title here. I'm using SVG files. These are like vector files instead of PNGs, so the quality of the images is good no matter if it's a really small tablet or phone or like a very large computer. Almost everything is, well, the logo and the icons. These are PNGs, but all the rest of the icons and everything are SVGs. So if you try to find this image over here, you won't see it because Joomla doesn't give you the option for SVGs. So if you make any changes, just if you lose your image or something, just remember it's not a PNG. So I mean, if you lose it or something, just let me know. Then after the title and these, we have these other two modules, and those are, let's see over here, government consulting and private industry consulting. So that's pretty much it. Let's see. Project management, the same thing. This is the module. It's probably called project management title. This is the article, and these two are modules. Now let's see. ID consulting is a little different. I kept the tabs over here. So let me go there. Okay, over here. We have these tabs here. Well, this is a module just like the other ones, and everything else is an article. But you will see these tabs here. So these tabs are very, very simple to make. If you want to implement on some other pages, you can do it. It's very simple. So this is the opening tab. We have this, well, I don't know how you call these things in English. And then we have tab. Software design is the title, like of what we have here. And then we close it. Then you have your content, and you don't close this, but what you do is you open a new tab. So we open tab web design, then we will have information security. Here it is. And when you're done with your tabs, you close it like this. Let me like this. So you can implement this on any of your pages. If you want to use it in the other website, just let me know and I'll send you the plugin. It's really practical and it looks cool. So let's see, now we have blog. It's a just regular articles. Everything you put on the blog category will start showing here. Then we have contact. This one, it's the same form as over here. So if you want to make changes to these, just make the changes over here on the components RS form. The menu is actually calling this article over here. This one. So what we have here, actually, yeah. So it's just the plugin that it's calling the form with the parallax animation. So you don't need to go into that part. Let's see. Well, about project fork, you will go here, components project fork. I send you the link for their website with the manuals and everything. It seems pretty easy. I created a project before, so you need to create your client. Oh, yeah, your, let me remember. You create a project first, and then you assign some users to that project. So you can have your it's even your users from Joomla. Yeah, it's your user, Joomla users. Then once you have your projects and your users and everything, you can add milestones, tasks, etc. And so once you're done with the project fork, then just enable the menu here. So people will click on client login and they will select their project, and once they select and want to access the project, they'll be asked to log in. So once we get this project working well, I mean, just check it out and see if it works for you. Let me know so I enable this, and I don't know, maybe put some. I think once you create, let's see. So it looks pretty empty now. Yeah. So what you do probably is over here you assign permissions and all that. Details. Oh, over here. So this, for example, is only for super users. And we remove the rest. So now only super users can access. Okay, well, I'll play around with this because it seems like it's a pretty good extension to use. So let's see. Um, in the meantime, I'm gonna disable that menu item. I installed Akiva Backup so you can back it up every once in a while. I have, let me find this one, it's the CEO component. Um, it seems pretty simple. This one is to set up your competitors. Then you have what I already used is the sitemap and the keywords. It also has redirects. So let's see. For example, these links you have over here. Let's just create four. You should check on your Google Analytics page which pages have the most visits, and if they change with the new site, just let me know. So we use some redirects for now. Now Google Analytics. Oh, you have to. Oh, I don't have permission to access. You probably need to be logged. Enter your code. Oh, yes. Oh, maybe here. This is probably where you need to. Um, you have to use your username and password. Let's see. It also has. Well, this is probably my username. I'm sure you will know more about this than I do, but it seems like a good component. What I also did was keywords. JRW, for example, I marked it to be bold. So that's why every time you get JRW on the site, you get bold. And I know this is good for Google, so you will know which words to mark as bold on your site. And that way you don't have to go page by page making them bold. You just, create a new keyword here, and let's say every time you want management, you want it bold. And so, for example, let me create this one. Management. Let's say it's critical and have it using strong. You can even link it. I know this is also good for Google, so I don't know, maybe every time we have Google, the word management, we have it linked to this page. Let's see. So there you go. It's not linking probably because it's a model, so it's not linking. Probably needs the whole. There. So I don't know if you need this. I think it's probably help you out with Google. But you check it out. If you don't like it, just disable it. Oh, it shows on the models too. So yeah, you can maybe have it to be like not bold, so it doesn't. Oh yeah, maybe works better this way. So this way you have project management, or you can also have the word project, or maybe have them together as in like project management, or have all of them like project management, and just no, we need to create yeah, it doesn't. So I think this one is gonna help for CEO, and it's not messing up with your URLs like the other one is Sage 404 or something. Sitemap pages. Well, there. If I'm missing something, just let me know, and if it's something simple, I'll just over the Skype, or if you need me to make another video, just let me know. Where is this thing? Okay, bye.